Children of God, it's another beautiful day. It's another day where we get to smile and enjoy. Another day where we get to breathe fresh air. And you know what? Just enjoy the simple pleasures of life. Understanding that life is about having the peace of God. And this is where I want to go with this today. Book of Philippians, chapter 4. From verse 4 all the way till verse 7. And this is something we've heard so many times. But hearing something and doing something is very different. You know, it's applying what we've learned. It's easy to have knowledge. See, but wisdom comes in when we apply the knowledge to what we learn, and it uplifts our life, it makes our lives better. You see, that is called wisdom. And I want to read this to you. And I want you to listen to every single word that I'm going to read now out of these 3 verses. It says, rejoice in the Lord always. I say it again, rejoice. Let your gentleness be evident to all. The Lord is near. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Now again, we hear this in all situations. Rejoice. It's difficult. Let's be honest, it's difficult when things aren't going well. It's difficult when the world is against you or everything is going against you, but the word says rejoice. You not bring everything to God in prayer. All your requests be known to Him. Lay it out to Him. You know, God can handle what you're going to say to Him. God can handle your frustrations and everything out there, but He says bring it out to the Lord. And the one thing we should pray about ourselves, and you see, here's the game changer to me, is praying for His peace over a situation. Because we can stress about everything. We can stress about any situation. We can go through it, but is it going to change anything? A lot of times, so many situations is out of our control that regardless of what we do, we cannot change the outcome. We are pushing through it, so we can stress about it. We can try everything. We can pull our hair out, but is it going to change the situation? No, it's not. And I'm not saying let's be carefree. I mean, we got to use wisdom. You see, this is where wisdom comes in. But praying for His peace. Say, okay, Lord, let's be honest. Here is where I am. I am struggling. Yes, I'm losing my mind over this. I've got no peace, but bless me with your peace. Change us. I'm putting it out to you, and this is where we claim His promises, where we say, okay, Lord, I know you're going to change it, but until the situation changes, until everything works out for the good for those who love Him, Romans 8:28, you know what, bless me with that peace, that understanding, so that at the same time, while I'm busy going through it, that I'll make the right choices, that I'll be doing what I'm supposed to be doing, that I won't be living a reckless life, trying to hit the bottle or whatever the case is, but doing what you called me to do is chase you in everything. You know, draw closer to you. Help me to draw closer to you, because your word promises that you draw closer to me when I draw closer to you. That's James 4 verse 8. And this is the difference, is let's give everything to God. Because a lot of times, you know, we always want to tell Him the good, or we always want to ask Him for the big things. But do we come to Him for the small things? Do we just say thank you for the plate of food we have in front of us, for the roof over our head? You know, it's all things that make a difference. Come to God. And not a lot of times we tell Him what we want, and then we give Him a set of instructions. But let's turn this around. Instead of giving Him a set of instructions and say, Lord, bless me with the peace. Bless me with your peace, with your understanding on how to deal with this situation, on how to move through with this. And most importantly, I want that peace that only you can bring in my heart, to know that everything's going to work out. I hope this message has blessed you today. May God's peace flow with you, not just today, but every single day you're alive. But I pray that you chase Him. You chase Him harder than ever before. Blessings, guys.